in Accra, and also supported by Amin Scientific and Alternative Medical Hospital. Amin, God is our healer. You can also watch us live on YouTube on Omanfm and also listen to Maritime and Port News on Omanfm in Kumasi. I am Nanesi Boateng in our stories. The Ghana Shippers Authority (GSA) has hinted at moves to standardize port charges in the sub-region. The move, according to the authority, is part of efforts to streamline port charges for the benefit of shippers in the wake of the African Continental Free Trade Area (AfTA). The Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Shippers Authority, Ms. Benonita Bismarck, said this when a 15-member delegation from the Nigeria Customs Command and Staff College in Abuja paid a courtesy call on the GSA in Accra. The visit was for the delegation to familiarize themselves with the operations of the authority and pick up lessons to improve upon customs services in Nigeria. Ms. Benonita Bismarck said a recent trip by the GSA to participate in the inaugural meeting of the Committee of Export on Transport Cost held in Abuja was meant to streamline port charges in the sub-region. According to her, the expert body made up of sector players have been tasked to come up with a framework to guide operations at the port, and the hope is to have some uniformity in port charges in the sub-region to spur regional economic growth. She reiterated the economic role Ghana and Nigeria played in the sub-region and mentioned various collaborations between the two countries in the shipping and logistics sector, which have helped improve service delivery at the port. Ms. Benonita Bismarck further encouraged the Nigerian custom officers to put in their best to promote intra-Africa trade through AfTA. The Chief Executive Officer of the National Petroleum Authority, NPA, Dr. Mustafa Hamid Abdul, has disclosed his outfit's intention to stamp out fuel adulteration in Ghana. Speaking at a ceremony to commemorate the 2021 Consumer Week celebration in Ho, on the theme Adulterated Fuels, a Menace to the Consumer and the Economy, the minister noted that fuel adulteration has been identified as a global challenge where some petroleum service providers engage in the illicit act to maximize profit at the expense of the consumers. Hence, some measures put in place to fight fuel adulteration. He said among the key strategies are the revision of operating procedures in the importation, exportation and production of fuels by petroleum service providers, PSPs, and the introduction of petroleum product marking schemes, the bulk road vehicle tracking system to ensure that products are devoid of adulteration and meet the required specification along the supply chain. Thus, he believes will also save consumers from vehicle damages and give value for money. The Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Chamber of Bulk Oil Distributors, CBOD, Senor Hosi, has lamented the country's high cost of fuel prices. According to him, the government must manage the foreign exchange rate to mitigate the high cost of fuel prices. He said one of the most important and immediate things that government can do is to manage the forex rate. Speaking in an interview, Senor Hosi noted that government must commence talks with industry players to address petroleum prices. So Hosi noted that the country would face dire consequences in the future if prices are not controlled at the moment. If you just join us, you're listening to Maritime and Port News. The world's biggest shipping company, Denmark's AP Moller-Maersk, has reported a sharp rise in earnings amid strong worldwide demand for shipment of goods as the economy bounces back from coronavirus pandemic. The Copenhagen-based company said revenue grew nearly 68% in the third quarter to a record high $16.6 billion, up from $9.9 billion in the same three-month period last year. It reported profit of $5.5 billion, up from $947 million in the same period last year. According to the CEO, Soaring school, the urgent need for more shipping capacity comes amid soaring consumer demand for everything from cars to furniture and labor shortage in the rebounding economy, leading to major backups at port and higher prices. The supply chain issues have caused a shortage of key equipment, shipping containers. In a statement, Maersk said its key ocean business is now expected to grow below the global container demand amid uncertainty around the supply chain logjams. The company also announced its intention to acquire Senator International, a global freight forwarding company with strong air freight offerings, and to expand its own air network. Maersk is adding aircraft to its operations, 3 leased cargo planes to be operational from 2022 and 2 Boeing aircraft to be deployed by 2024. On this note, to wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. Contact them at the Shippers House in Accra, and is also supported by Oman Scientific and Alternative Medical Hospital. Oman, God is our healer. I am Nanesi Boateng, my producer, Kwekwa Boateng. Have a great Maritime and Port Day.
Go. Wake up to a fresh morning. National Agenda, your #1 morning show.
Metie yaw nti ase a ewo sansema ekoso enkoma hodo a